video of the day, me, KnightRider7602, and I'm doing the most famous rant ever, Cartoon Network. Okay, let's start. Cartoon Network was a really great place for me to go to when I was younger. Or that would be a few years ago, because I'm 14, whatever. Anywhom, well, here's this. Cartoon Network has been going downhill lately. Why? Because they lost the aspect of using Cartoon Network. They are using live action shows and they're calling it CN Real. What? CN Real? Cartoon Network Real? What is this? No. You lost the whole aspect of naming yourself Cartoon Network and you're putting live action shows on. Okay, to start off, the cartoons in the mid-90s were great. I love watching it, getting up every morning watching them. Few 2000s were okay. A lot of stuff happened. I liked it. Now, Cartoon Network decided to change around a few stuff. They canceled all our favorite good ones. They canceled all the good cartoons, like Courage Cowardly Dog. I don't know, a lot of them, and then they add them in a little tiny block on sometimes Sunday or what have you days. Now, then Cartoon Network had not what you call a sister network, but it was like a sister area or a time block called Toonami. Yay! Toonami was the one that started out the whole anime thing for me. Another one. Yeah, Pokemon was my first anime, I just now remembered that. And my second anime was Dragon Ball Z. My third one was the Sailor Moon. Yes, see, Toonami featured a lot of anime, a lot of action shows, stuff like that. Now, Toonami was canceled, unfortunately, a few years ago, and I really am sad. But then they had Maguzi. Well, Maguzi and Toonami were, together still. Maguzi still showed the anime. It showed Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Code Lyoko, which is a French anime. I never knew it was a French anime until I looked that up. Anyways, then Cartoon Network had more shows at it. We had Ben 10. I didn't mind that show. I don't mind Ben 10 actually. I love the original one, and I do watch the newer ones from time to time, but I prefer the original one. Then there would be let's see, what was that other show they had? It's gonna come back to me though. Anyways, Cartoon Network also implied movies, such as the Pokemon movies. I know they did Batman. They did Batman movies too. There was actually only one case where they actually had a TV-14 movie on Cartoon Network, and that would be Batman, the one with Jack Nicholson's Joker in it. Anyways, later Cartoon Network decided to change its image. We had the little, the city, where the cartoons it looks like a real street or something, and all the cartoons are walking in the street doing everything. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I love it. Then we had the Cartoon Network Summer. I loved summertime for that reason, because they're saying new episodes of this or new episodes of a brand new adventure, a brand new show. That was good. Now, what ended up happening in the later 2000s? Things went from bad to worse. For starters, we got our old and good cartoons replaced with these strange shows. We got Chowder. I don't care if you have a bottomless stomach. I don't really give a darn if you have a bottomless pit of a stomach of yours. Also, we had the Misadventures of Flapjack. Look, I'm just gonna go out and say it. Flapjack is gay! Oh my gosh. My friend says anybody who watches Flapjack has no life. And thank God I don't watch it. I have a life, thank you very much. Then we got, let's see, I had another bad show on my head, but I don't think that was it. Now, later on, we had another issue. Cartoon Network decided to do CN Real. Say, what? CN Real featured a lot of, strange shows. So to put it, we had The Other Siders, which is like a ghost show. You know, one of those shows like Ghost Hunters? Yeah, it's like the kid version of Ghost Hunters. What on earth? And then I was watching a recent video about this in come to think of it, I heard that it was fake because somebody just threw down something and said it was a ghost. Oh, really? So if I were to punch you in the face, you would say that would be a ghost, or it would be my fist in your face. Then we had this other one. Let's see, Survivus, a kid version of Survivor. What is this? They're trying to take kid versions of like good shows and make it kiddie-ish. I mean, not that there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if kids watch Survivor, I don't have a darn problem with it. Then we had Destroy Built Destroy, which is, I don't really know what that is like. I don't know what kind of genre of show that is. It's like they build something, they destroy it, they play mini games, and then they destroy something else. But Cartoon Network lost all aspects. I mean, they're trying to make it up by putting in new cartoons. Like, we got Adventure Time. I never watched that show. We have Ben 10, Ultimate Alien. We got, like, a lot of new good ones, I guess. I haven't seen those shows, really. Then we have one more aspect of Cartoon Network to talk to you about, and that would be Adult Swim. Adult Swim is basically the late Cartoon Network. They don't really show like too many live action shows. They only show cartoons that are meant for adults or for teenagers. Sorry. Now, then they used to have anime on there like every day. I would get up every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning just to watch Inuyasha. Or I get up super early and watch Trigun. Or whatever anime there was on Adult Swim. Now, they're just moving it to a later time. Saturday. And I know this because now we have Full Metal Alchemist. They just save all the anime for like Saturday, and they don't put it back on there for like, every day of the week. What is wrong with you? Well, I mean, I kind of knew and I'll see it. I mean, Adult Swim wants like, comedic routes. Oh, did I meant to tell you something else? There was another Cartoon Network kind of version thing. It was like Nick Jr. kind of. Like a Nick Jr. for Cartoon Network. And it featured like Baby Looney Tunes, The Land Before Time. Yes, The Land Before Time had a television show. I'm scared. But now Cartoon Network these days are focusing on live action. I mean, sure, they're getting cartoons. We got the chibi Marvel characters, which is okay. I mean, it's okay. Nick Fury is black in this one. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really buy Nick Fury. What color race he is. But most likely, Cartoon Network is focusing on live action. I can't stand it anymore. If you're going to do live action shows, you should just rename yourself Live Action Network. If you really are focusing that much on the newer generation, then get cartoons for the newer generations. Put on some of the old cartoons for the newer generation. No, but you guys want to really rake it in and like give card games on motorcycles. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yeah, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series reference there. And you don't show them the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yu-Gi-Oh! GX for that matter. No, you don't do that. You don't just keep 5Ds and then don't show the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. That's just that's just me walking into the last season of Lost and don't know what to say about it because I haven't watched the previous seasons. You see where I'm going here with this? Cartoon Network, I'm leaving this message for you. You need to change. Bring back the original cartoons. Put on the original anime that was good. Put on the original Yu-Gi-Oh! For Pete's sakes. Kids will not get Yu-Gi-Oh! If they don't know where the origin of that game came from. Just please put the darn show on. It's not gonna cost you anything to get Yu-Gi-Oh! You can get the 4Kids version if you want. Don't get season 0, but yeah, edit it out, whatever. Well, in all aspects, I'm finished. This is me, Knight Rider 7602, having to say this in a very... I am very disappointing you, Cartoon Network.